Jack, how do you think the experience playing in the World Cup measures up to the overall?
Um, I mean, yeah, I've talked about this a lot this week. I think it was unreal for me on the ice, kind of learn some things that I'll get better at this summer. But I mean, I think the most important thing was being in a room with guys like that, uh, learning how to be a pro on the daily basis, um, taking things from certain players. I think that was an invaluable experience for me.
When you close your eyes, do you envision yourself in red or in blue?
I think I'd look good in either. But I mean, the team has seen us play probably 30 times this year. I think I had a great year, and either or, I'd be really happy.
For you, what has this interview process been like over the last couple of days?
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I mean, you hear about it. You hear about it for a lot of years from friends and stuff. But I mean, once you're there, it's a little different. Really busy week. You got to be on your A game all week, I think, and a little crazy how you tell the same story. For me, it was 10 times, right? So you got to kind of refocus every new meeting. It's a new meeting.
So, how many teams have you met, and what do you think those other teams outside of maybe the top two are looking for when?
I had 10 meetings today, in this week. I mean, obviously the two really important ones. I think that you never know who's going to trade for who, what picks are going to be traded, and in a couple of years, you never know who's going to be a GM of what teams. I mean, they're all important. Obviously, they're picking my brain about players in the draft, kind of learning about players on our team. So I think the players know best, so they kind of ask us.
Jack, Dan Marr recalled seeing you at this PEP camp in Toronto, I believe, last summer, was it?
Yeah.
What are your recollections of being on the ice with Tavares and those guys? And he said what you did there really stood out to him.
I think that was kind of my first time around guys like that. The PEP camps 2 years ago. Be around guys like McDavid, Tavares, Paul, skate with them. But it's a little different now knowing that I played against guys like that. Played against the Malkins, Ovechkins, played with Kane or Suter. I think that I gotta have the confidence to kind of think I should be around those guys and playing and skating with guys like that.
So that was 2 years ago then?
Yeah, last year and 2 summers ago.
So when you first got on the ice with guys like that, did it open up your imagination as to what the potential could be? And what were your thoughts in regards to being on the same ice with those guys?
I think that's exciting. First of all, you're a fan. You're always a fan at heart. At heart. So, I mean, to be on the ice with guys like that, guys you watch on a nightly basis, it was a lot of fun. But I mean, you're also there to get better yourself. You're not just watching as a fan. You're trying to get your own game better. So I mean, for me, I picked things off people's brains, kind of took things from their game a little bit, and I think it's helped me out.
Do you feel like this process from the draft lottery to now to the draft is going quick or slow? How does it feel?
I mean, I flew to Toronto for the lottery, and then the same night after the pick was picked, I was on a flight probably 40 minutes later to Europe. So, and I've been in Europe the last 2 months, I think. So, I mean, it's kind of been a whirlwind. Playing a lot of hockey, haven't really had time to kind of digest what's going on. Kind of just taking it in stride and having fun with it.
What do you think about the comparisons with you and Capo going back and forth? You know, who's the best player? You have fun with that?
Yeah, I think it's good competition. Every year they do that. 1 and 2 are competing with each other. I know he had a great year, and I think we'll be linked to each other for a lot of years with the Rangers and Devils right there. So I mean, I'm excited, and I think it's been a good year for both of us.
What is that experience like with some of the passes he makes? Do you just kind of keep ready at all times or something?
Yeah, I think Z's an unbelievable talent. The way he can move the puck, he's kind of prides himself with the way he moves it. So, I mean, he's a really easy player to play with, knowing that the puck's going to be on your tape and you're going to be able to score. So, I mean, I love playing with him because of how creative he is and how much fun he has playing hockey.
People who know you always talk about how competitive you are. How does that really come out this week as you're trying to sell yourself, especially to the Devils?
I mean, I'm a competitive person, but at the same time, I think I'm pretty laid back in situations like this. For me, I'm at the point where they see me play probably 25 times this year, so all I have to do is kind of get to know them, be myself, and not really worry about anything else. I mean, they're kind of just putting a face to the name and getting to know me.
How much have you leaned on Quinn, if at all, and his experiences here a year ago?
Yeah. I think Quinn's been awesome for me this year. Really supportive with me, helping me out a lot with the scenarios that he went through last year. So I mean, we're in the same position. So I mean, it's been a lot of fun last year to see it firsthand as his brother, and now to be in it, it's awesome.
What a small part of your career, but what was it like playing minor hockey in Toronto, being with your dad and all that experience?
Yeah, I mean Toronto's probably the hockey capital of the world. They love their hockey up there. I mean, you win the GTHL finals, you think it's the Stanley Cup. It's really competitive up there. A lot of teams, a lot of players. So, I mean, do I think I'd be the player I am today without Toronto? Probably not. Just the competitive environment there, like top dog, stuff like that. I mean, I think that's a reason I'm here today.
What's the most impressive?
What's up?
What's the most impressive part of Turkotski's team?
I think his engine, his motor, the way he plays, how skilled he plays, and how hard he plays at the same time. I like to compare him to McKinnon a little bit. I mean, McKinnon's obviously top 3 player in the league, but I think the way that Turks kind of plays with his skill and hardness at the same time, I think that's unbelievable. I mean, anyone you ask here will say how competitive of a kid he is, and kind of prides himself on his hard work.
What does your mother mean to you in your hockey development, given the level of hockey she's played?
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of our coach herself. I mean, our dad, when we were young, he was coaching pro, so he's on the road a lot. So I mean, it's not like you have a bad game and you get a flyby. I mean, our mom was, she knew the game too, so you'd hear it from her. But I mean, she's been unbelievable. Now that we've gotten older, she's been a really good support system.
Jack, we talked about your competitiveness. Just piggyback off a few questions ago. On the ice, what fuels that competitiveness? When your career is all said and done, what do you want to say you accomplished in this game?
I mean, the end goal is the Stanley Cup. That's the reason every hockey player plays. You dream of lifting that thing over your head since you start playing hockey. That's definitely the end goal for me. I mean, I wanna be able to win cups and be successful in the NHL.
Jack, what would it be like for you to be the #1 pick? Was it something you dreamed about? Put that in perspective. If you're the #1 pick.
Yeah, I think that'd be unbelievable. I mean, I always dreamed of being #1. You don't dream of being 2, 3, or 4 when you're a young kid. So I want to be the first overall pick, and I feel like that'd be a dream come true if that happened.
Did the program really teach you how to be a pro? Prepare you for this next step, really?
I think no one trains as hard as us at the program. I mean, it sounds pretty cliche, but there's no days off at the program. Practice is your games. You're going up against Matt Boldy, first-round picks, Zegras, Spencer Knight in net, York Vlasic on D. I mean, you're playing some high-end players every day. So I mean, practice is our game, and I mean, I think with the way we lift in season, that just kind of epitomizes what the program is.
What was it like playing with Patrick Kane? What was maybe the most surprising thing you learned?
I mean, Kaner's unreal. I probably watched all of his goals in the last 10 years, right? So that's a guy I love watching to play. He's probably my favorite player, and to kind of get to know him up close, be around him, see him play, practice with him. It's just a lot of fun to see that up close. And I thought I knew Patrick Kane, the superstar, how good of a player he is, but I think I got to know Patrick Kane as a human, how he's such a good human, treats everyone the same, he respects everyone. I mean, he's just an unbelievable person.
How much does it help? How much does it help that when you watch Patrick Kane grow up and he's of a similar stature, and does that? How much has he helped open the door for maybe the shorter guys, the smaller guys, to be still looked at as, perceived as potential number one picks like yourself?
Well, first of all, I'm 5'11", 5'11", so I mean, I don't think I'm very small. I think I'm right there in the middle, but I mean, you see where the game's gone. It's a speed and skill game. Guys like Goudreau, 99 points, Kucherov, 128, Kaner, 110. These aren't big guys putting up those points. I mean, I think I translate well to the new game, which is speed and skill.
Jack, you talked about Patrick Kane being your favorite player. When you hear the words he talked about when you guys were at the World Championships, he said you do a lot of things better than him. What exactly goes through your mind when he makes a statement like that?
I think you almost think he's full of crap at the same time. I mean, that's a guy who's got 3 cups, Art Rosses, Hart trophies, Conn Smythe. I mean, you name it, he's got it. So I mean, to hear your name out of his mouth is one thing, and to hear him say those nice things about him truly just shows how good of a person he is and how good of a guy he is. And I mean, he's the ultimate USA ambassador, helping young guys like me out, going to the World Championships back-to-back years. I mean, he's just a hockey player and he loves it.